Hey there, it's Dr. Hodges, and I wanted to do a little quick video on what is the single most important thing that I think right now that you can do to help you with your weight. And I think by far it is going to be logging your calories. I guess I said one, and being mindful about your food. You know, I did a search on losing weight medically. We have recently done some different CMEs with the Obesity Medical Association on medical weight loss and how to best counsel your patients. And time and time again, what I'm seeing, and this is also what is one of my mantras that I have for my patients, is you need to log your calories. Everything when you are trying to lose weight, when you're losing weight, it's about being into a calorie deficit. It's a lot easier to get into that calorie deficit. You need at least 500 calorie deficit a day by either, hey there, you can do that either by changing your diet or working out. And the reality is we all overestimate how many calories we burn and we underestimate what we take in. So there's a little calculation. Go to calculator.net. Actually, what you should do is in Google, type in BMR calculator. That stands for body mass. Pardon me. It stands for basal metabolic rate. So look up BMR calculator and make sure you select the calculator from calculator.net, and that will calculate your BMR for you. Okay? That is the minimum number of calories that you need to maintain your weight on a daily basis. And then you just subtract 5. That's how many calories you can have in a day. And if you were like me, and before my weight loss journey, my calories were 1,087. They were the pits. That means that I would need to be roughly in a 600 calorie deficit every day. Now, if that is the case for you, and you have a nice crappy metabolism just like me, I do not recommend that you go below 1,000 calories. What that does mean is that you're going to have to supplement that deficit with some form of exercise. For me, it was walking, and every mile you walk is going to be 100 calories. And so you can see I am not even 3 minutes into this, and this is now snowballed on what you need to do. But what did it all start with? Calories. Looking at your calories. But number one, you have to know what your starting point is. And number two, you have to log your calories. You have to be mindful. All the research right now is showing that calorie deficit is more important than just the specific macros, meaning how much protein, fat, or carb. So, you want to do a keto diet? That's fine. Make sure you're in a calorie deficit. Do you want to do, are you vegetarian? Are you gluten-free? Are you pescatarian? Are you whatever? Doesn't matter. What it really comes down to is making sure that you're hitting that calorie goal. And you hit that calorie goal by knowing how to derive that goal, number one. And number two, you need to log your food. And then finally, number three, go online and see what are all the great ways that you can make a meal, make breakfast, make dinner to fit within that calorie goal. Even do it whenever you're going out to eat. I know every restaurant that I can go to that has something to eat that's 300 calories or less, 300 to 350. Chipotle is great. You can make your little bowl, online, and it will tell you how many calories it's going to be. So for your little body, whatever that calorie goal is, see what you can do with your current diet in the beginning to fit in. This is just the beginning. I am looking at making baby steps. I'm not talking going in and revamping your whole diet and you're only eating kale and quinoa. That is just not realistic for most people. You know what I mean? So neither is being on a total plant-based diet. I want to try to give you guys some realistic tips. So first thing I would say, you want to be a success, you got to start being mindful. You got to log those calories, sister.